a lefty. Right on. Oh, there you go.
Okay, guys, we got the final match of the night.
Yes, welcome to the league, by the way.
And we got
Face on YouTube.
Team Misfits. We've got Chris Freeman. Chris is a 5. And his opponent from Old English.
All right, step number 1 out of the way. Last. Number 2
is John Huff. John Huff. John, he's a 2, so Chris has definitely got his work cut out for him. He's got to go to 4. So you can't make no mental errors towards the end because, when you're playing a 2 and all you have to do is just miss that one ball, that final 8 ball, and leave it in front of the pocket, and you're going to lose. Have a good opportunity to lose, I should say.
No, I think it's weird when you get those low numbers.
Yeah, I was just going to move that.
So, and there's a lot of riding on this game, guys, because both teams have 2 each, and whoever wins this match is going to win the overall for the night and take the extra points. Chris has got a real good break. A lot of times he'll shoot the 8-ball break off the side, hit the second ball square, but he also hits them straight on, and I love his break. He's got a good, powerful break, and he definitely hit them good, and they're spreaded absolutely perfect, but he just didn't get no love on it, so he didn't make a ball. So it was a good break, and he actually won the lag. That's why he broke. Okay, John tried to make the low ball, and it's still open because it's always open after the break. Oops. Banged into the table, guys, so a little jitter there on the screen. Chris took high balls. Yeah, Chris took this 15 on the side. He's probably going to try to draw this back. He's going to take the 14. He's going to put a little bottom. What happens, people, is when you put a little bottom on it, when it hits the other ball, it's going to go reverse, and it's going to spin backwards. You got to think of the physics of the ball. If you put the cue ball down low, it makes it spin backwards towards you, and when it grabs the cloth, there's friction there, and that's how the ball comes back. Incidentally, guys, talking about friction, is that's the purpose of when you chalk. When you use the chalk and you put chalk on your tip, which is typically some type of a leather tip, the chalk will stick to the tip, and when you put the cue ball in contact with the tip, it adds friction, and that's the reason why you don't miscue a lot. That's the purpose of chalk. Minimize miscues, and create more friction between the tip and the cue ball. Because you're just hitting a little section of the ball because they're all round.
Thank you. I know, I hear.
Okay, John took the 5 ball, and he's either going to shoot the 1 or the 2 in the side pocket. And that's what he did. Nice job. He's got to make this something happen. Oh, he just needs to hit it easy. Well, I tell you what, he missed it, but he did not leave. He wasn't friendly. That shot was not friendly to Chris. So what Chris is going to do is going to try to come off the side rail opposite him, and he's going to try to hit either the 9 ball or the 13. I think that's what he's going to do. Well, let's see what he does. Chris likes to aim these shots. Chris likes to line them up, and he has all kind of formulas and the systems out there with the diamonds and numbers and stuff like that, and that's what he's going to do.
Try the 11 ball.
He's actually calling the 11 ball. He needs to hit it, one of his balls, otherwise he's going to give his opponent ball in hand. He's going to put a little left-hand spin on it, maybe a little running English. That's okay. I knew he was going to probably hit it where he hit it. When you're lined up in the corner pocket like that and you hit it right half a diamond from the side pocket with no English, with a nice easy stroke, it's going to go right in the opposite corner. That's the way it's lined out. It's like a triangle, in, out. That's how you look at that shot. And if the cue ball was down the rail or up the rail, then you can parallel shift a little bit and take that same triangle for the same shot. I don't like this shot. He's trying to go off the rail, and if he misses, he's going to give Chris the ball in hand. Well, I still didn't. He made it, but didn't give him ball in hand, which is good. But it didn't make no sense to do that because look where he's at now. He can't even see the ball, and if he gives Chris a shot, Chris is going to probably might take this first match. What he has to do is he's got two different shots. He's calling the 7 ball. Maybe he's got to come off a rail. I think he should go 2 rails. I think he should spin it behind the 8 ball and hit it into the 7. Not this ball in hand. Yeah, I think what John should have done is hit 1 rail behind the 8 ball and run into just tap into the 7 ball was the easiest shot. But, John is a 2, and, it'd be nice to take a timeout at that critical time. That's what should have happened. A timeout should have been called, and everybody, one guy should have put their heads together and figure out which is the best way to do this. But anyways, Chris has decided to take the 13 in the side pocket. I didn't like that shot. What I would have done is took the 13, that ball you just shot, with top into the opposite side, and then hit the 9 in the corner, in the side pocket, and then would have drifted down for the 12, the 11, and then spun around and 8 in the same pocket. But I think he's okay. He's just going to tap it in. That's it. And now if that 8 ball goes by the 7, which I think it does, he's just going to put a little left-hand spin, and he wants to spin out. Don't undercut it. Oh, okay. Well, this is a little difficult because Chris is a left-handed shooter, so it's a little more difficult. So he's taking the bridge out, and he's putting a little right-hand English on it, and he's going to spin out maybe 2 rails, just like that. And he's going to mark it. He's taking his time. He knows his first game's critical if he misses. Oh, slow down. Uh-oh, that's a loss of match. Yeah, Chris is a little confused on that one. He did everything right. He took his time. He rethought the shot, which was very good. That's what sometimes you have to do, especially last ball, because you know it's critical.
Is that last game in this league?
It is.
Yeah, the NEA is that.
So the rule states, I told Chris, yes, that is a loss of game. He was on the 8 ball. The loss of game is if you were on the 8 ball And if you scratch,
DNEA would be ball in hand,
it's a loss of game.
which I play on Sunday.
Or if you hit the 8 ball in a non-designated pocket, that's also a loss of game. Some leagues do play, it's not a loss of game, it's just ball in hand. Like, I think some of the APAs, and that's kind of what they were thinking. And John might be, he may play on the APA, maybe that's the way they play. So the rules are a little bit different depending on the organization that you're under, the rules that you're playing under, and the location of where you live, and what kind of rules they have. But in the Northeast Tap League, 8 ball, it's a loss if you scratch while you're on the 8. Okay, Chris has got to get it together because John is on the hill.
On the hill.
Yeah, my bad. Earlier in a couple of the matches ahead of this, I said the two only had to go to one game. That was my mistake. You actually, even if you had 2, you do have to go to 2. That's the minimum. There's a minimum in this, and it's 2. So, nevertheless, John's on the hill. 1 game to nothing.
It's scary. No, I know. To me, that was scary. That was scary. Hey. I can't believe you made me do that.
Okay, Chris looks like he took the low balls. I just watched my special commentator, Harold Garden, next door, and he just won his last game. John's taking the bridge out. You got to watch out for the push here and the miscue anytime you use the bridge. That was a push. And nobody called it. He definitely had a push there. Chris is letting him take the ball. You could even hear it. He pushed straight through the ball, and that cue ball just pushed right through, hit the ball in. Excessive contact. Tip to the cue ball. That was a ball in hand for Chris. It was a push, but nevertheless, that's past tense, and we're going for it. So John's on the. Looks like he's shooting the 10 ball in the side pocket. And it was close. Okay, Chris has got 1 or 2 shots, either the 7 ball or, I like breaking up this. I like playing the safety right here. I like just tapping into the 3 or tapping to the right side of the 4 and coming underneath the 7 and the 2 and the 5, all those soldiers down there. Chris is taking the 6. I don't like this shot. But that's why I'm up here and he's down there shooting. I don't miss many balls down here, guys. When you're up here in the booth, it's easy to say whatever you want to say. Different story when you're down there shooting. Okay, anyways. Yeah, Chris is going to play safety right here. He's going to lock him up, try to lock him under the 5 and block him 3 and the 4. No, he didn't. Okay. He took a high percentage shot and he made the ball, but that cue ball went flying. I think that was the wrong shot. He should have played a safety. He's getting pretty aggressive, and when you're playing a 2, it's very easy to lose. the way you beat it too, is you got to play smart. Don't be aggressive. Just play smart. Keep playing safeties, and you're going to win the game. You're too aggressive, high percent, sooner or later you're going to miss that percentage of shot, and the opponent's going to win that last game because they only need 2. All right, Chris has an opportunity here. Let's see what he does with it. Now he's forced to try to do something. He's going to take the 5 in the side. Excuse me, 5 in the corner right. He could actually spin over with a lot of left-hand bottom and break out that 5 in the 4 and the 3. This safety here all day long, tapping into the 4 or 3. But Chris is going to try to break it out probably. Okay, now he's going to play a safety, hopefully. That's what he's going to look for. And I think Chris at this point will play some type of a safety and kind of keep it down in the corner pocket down there. Just tap into the 4. Go down in the bottom rail.
Safety.
That's what he's doing. Chris just called a safety. Oh no. I didn't like that safety. He should have went the opposite. He tried to go a different route, and the better route would have skimmed the right hand side of the 4 ball. And it's going to come back to haunt him because didn't leave him nothing. He's going to hit run rail down where John is in the bottom right and just tap into it, and he might even get lucky and snooker him, but he's just got to hit it relatively easy. Either way, he's in a tough shot because John's got that 11 ball. Well, there he goes. He's lining up for that same shot. And
Ball.
There you guys go. He's calling the 3 ball. Nice try.
So, dead ball.
Consider a ball.
Just a dead ball. Just don't touch it.
Yeah.
No, it's not a foul. Dead ball.
Even if you didn't hit your 3 first?
Yeah, I hit my ball.
Okay.
Yeah, John was wondering if it's his shot, but he didn't make his ball, but he still made a legal shot. Yeah, nice shot, John. Oh boy. It looks like he can get by there and make that 3rd. Here's another shot. Stop shot it, make the ball, and call a safety. Just slow roll it.
Play a safety.
That's what he's doing. I think I like it. But don't draw it back. Just slow roll it. Yeah, nice shot. Hopefully he can't see the corner of that 15 ball. I don't know if he can. I would have followed it a little bit. Chris has been around long enough and plays enough pool. He knows that he needs to start getting some games because the guy's on the hill. So he played the right shot. Well, he's trying to look at that, but he can hit it. If he can't hit the side of the 15, he can come underneath and hit the 10 ball. But who knows where that cue ball will go after that? And that's what he's doing. Nice shot. I think Chris is marking the corner pocket. He's taking it. Yeah, Chris will make this one, I think. you have it, folks. Chris is on the board. Let's get that first game. It's always that first game. So it's 1-1. And Chris is at the break. He's in the driver's seat. He needs to put some runs together. Chris needs 3 more games in a row. Not easy in 8-ball. Not easy. Yeah, Chris can do it though. You know, I've seen Chris run a couple racks, and every day he's a little different. And he's probably feeling not too bad. I know he wished he could have had that first one back because he had that game, but he scratched. And anyways, he put it behind him. And you got her in this game. You can't live what happened 2 games ago. You can't do it. Just move on. There's always another day and another game. He's going for another center ball hit. There he goes. Nice break. And this time he made one.
9-ball. Oh, shoot. Wrong game. It's leaking.
He made a good break, but unfortunately he didn't leave nothing. You know, what I do in this type of shot when you don't have nothing, you don't try to make something out of nothing. Play a safety. I don't know where he's going to play the safety. That's that's the tough part. Because he's trying cross side. He's got to watch out for the push. He's got to elevate. Not a bad shot. Oh, we get this on. Hey guys, give him a kudos. Yeah, Chris likes to bank every once in a while. Hopefully he learned some of that banking from me because I'm a pretty big banker myself. But at any rate, a beautiful shot. When he punched through the ball, he didn't really push on that, so that was a good shot. He looks like he's eyeing up the 4-ball, but he's decided to take the 6 all the way down. I don't like this shot. I think he should take the 4, personally. Because now he's got nothing. It doesn't look like he's got nothing. Well, he's trying to cut that in. You're still not going to get rewarded even if you make it. Oh, my bad. Yeah, that's why I don't miss many balls up in the commentator's booth, guys. Chris made a great shot. Now what he's going to do is a couple things. He can hit it with a little speed, come down, hopefully come down and get the 4 in the side or the corner pocket. Or he can, if he can hold it there. I don't know from the angle. The steeper the angle, the more the cue ball's gonna roll. The thinner you hit it, the more the ball's going to roll. So if he hits it too thin and easy, he's going to have a shot because he's going to come down and the 14, the 13 and the 12 is going to be in the way. We'll see what he does. I think he's drawing it, trying to draw it. Slow down. Okay. Actually, Chris made the right decision on there, I thought. He did try to, instead of try to put it in the side and hold it, he decided to take the little more difficult shot and go down the corner pocket, which was the right shot. It's just, and if he made it and didn't hit it too hard, he would have had the game with the 4 in the side, but he overdrew it and came back a little bit too far, so he's going to go off the rail. He's going to call a 4 in that same side pocket.
Good night, guys.
If he makes it too, the cue ball's going to be over there, and he'll have a natural shot on the 8-ball in the bottom right-hand corner. Chris is lining it up. He's going to come off the rail. I think Chris will hit this. Yep. You don't want to tie it up with that 14. Okay. Well, John's going to take the, probably, I'm assuming he's going to shoot the 11 on the side. We'll see. He should take the 11. The 11's an easier shot. John's decided to take the 13. Yeah. That was the wrong shot. 11 on the side was the shot. And he tried to do a lot more difficult shot, and he tried to force it and hit it bad and scratched on the side, but that's okay. He's still on the hill. Chris is going to take the 4 all the way. He's going to put a little top. And he's going to, excuse me for the bump, guys. He's going to put a little top on it, and he's going to take the 8 in the bottom right-hand corner where he is. He needs to come up high enough, though. Beautiful. Nice shot, Chris. Chris is taking his time, just like the last time. And there you have it. Chris got 2 games.
He almost had that break and run.
You know, all Chris needs to do is just, play smart, and there's a good chance he'll win the match. He's just got to play safeties at the right time. You need down to the last 1 or 2 balls, and you got a medium difficult shot. Don't even shoot it. No sense in it, because John will be at the table and finish the game off. Yeah, if Chris didn't scratch the first game, he'd be up 3 games. He'd be on the hill. That's how big. What I was telling you guys out there in this, the first games, when you have to spot the guy a couple games, the first game is critical. A lot of times it determines the game, the outcome. A nice hit. Let's see if did he get anything? He came up dry. And what I mean by that, dry is meaning he didn't make a ball. That's in pool. That's one of the names. Dry, no ball, whatever. Dry break. He's going to follow it. Hey, nice shot, John. He's only got a couple shots. He's going to try to call the 6 ball. He's calling it down the corner pocket.
Yeah. And that's one of the reasons that they figured Wait, some nights they can. Work that way tonight.
He's trying to see if the 13 will go in the corner pocket. He's shooting it, so it must go. He has the 14 or maybe the 11. I don't know if you can see that 12. Yeah, he's eyeing up the 11 in the side. And what he's doing is he's checking to make sure it's not going to scratch in that pocket. So what he's doing right now, he's looking at the tangent line where you hit it, you bisect it, and where it hits, you draw a line straight through that. And if it goes into this corner pocket, then that means he's going to scratch. That's what Chris was looking at. He's looking at the tangent line, and he hit it with good speed. He was way off. It was a good shot. I'm not sure what he's going to do with that 9-ball. But he's in the driver's seat. He's got a good shot at winning this game. He just doesn't want to smash into that 8-ball. Because if he puts bottom on it, he could run into the 8 and the 9 and hit that 8-ball in somewhere. You might want to tap it just a little bit. I think I would just slow roll this. Try to, at least if you miss it, you'll block the pocket and then play a safety on the 9. Don't do nothing fancy. Well, that's what he tried to do. I thought Chris tried to do a little too much with that. I thought he should have just worked with whatever the table gave him. But nevertheless, John's at the table, and John's looking at taking the 7-ball all the way down the corner pocket. You gotta watch out. You don't want to run into their balls. Yeah. Nice shot. Yeah, nice shot. I'm not sure if that 8-ball will go in clean in the side pocket. I can't see from the angle over here. Yeah, well, I tell you what. Yeah, that's John tried to force it and try to smash it in there, but it was supposed to be a nice, easy shot. But the good news, he didn't leave his opponent nothing. So I think what Chris needs to do is I think he needs to break out that 8-ball and the 9, as long as that 8-ball don't go down the corner pocket. He just needs to skim on the side and bring the cue ball down in the rail down there past the 6-ball. Keep it long. Just give his opponent a long green shot, a long distance. What I mean by green, guys, is a tablecloth green, and as long as possible for his next shot. Nothing easy. Nice shot. Don't scratch. Beautiful. Nice. That was an excellent shot by Chris Freeman. He didn't leave us nothing. I'm not sure what he's trying a combination here, and that's not really what you want to do. But there's no one taking any timeouts over there. So it's a team sport, and You got to have somebody always mentoring you, giving you advice, and that would have been a time to take a time out. Nobody's taking any time outs. So what Chris is going to do is he's going to pop in, he's going to put a little bit of top on it. He's got to be careful because he can get behind the 6 or the 8. I think he got by the 8. I like that shot. And now what he's going to do is he can go 3 rails, or he can just kind of just know English and kind of tap it, come off the side on the side rail over there, and take the 8 in the same side pocket that he's at. He'll have a little bit of an angle. He's eyeing it up. It looks like from here he got by that 8, but I don't know. Maybe he only has a half a ball. We'll see. Well, he's calling it, guys. All right, he's trying to jack up. Don't scratch. Yeah, I'm not sure what Chris was trying to do. Maybe he was partially blocked by the 8 ball. I don't know. He should have just tried to make the ball and trying to hit it. Yeah, I like that shot. Nice shot, John. Don't do nothing crazy here, John. Just tap it in, come off the rail, and you'll have the 6 ball in the side in the corner pocket. And it's just what Mr. Freeman wanted. Now he's got the same shot. He's going to take it in the side. Definitely don't scratch. That was a nice shot. He didn't want to do too much with that and try to come around a couple rails. And he just wanted to tap it in and take that shot on the side. That was a good shot by Chris Freeman. Okay, there you have it. Chris is up 3-1, and it's a hill match going down to the last match. Last match. Whoever wins this game wins overall for the night. Well, guys, got another gentleman in the commentating booth here. Again, I want to welcome back Harold Gardner. I guess Harold just finished his match over there. And how'd you do over there, Harold? Did you win? Did you lose? What happened?
I won my match 5-2. So.
Oh, that's good. You shot a good team captain, and he's a good shot maker too. You know, so congratulations. Looks like your team probably won overall for the night.
As far as we know, we won at least 3 anyway.
Well, then you won overall for the night. You win best out of 5. So you
Got
took,
one more match to play, so finish.
oh, you got one more match?
There's one more match. I think it's all done now. Yeah. Do you know who won? We'll find out in a minute the results.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, we got a nail biter over here, Harold. We got Chris, and I'll tell you what, this is the real big game here. It's going to be a pressure game because whoever wins this game wins overall for the night. Both teams won 2, and both of them are on the hill.
Oh, that makes it nice.
Yeah, can't get any better than that. Yeah, all Chris has to do is Chris is playing John. His name's John Huff, new to the game, new to the league, like his whole team, and so again, we want to welcome John and the rest of his teammates to the Northeast 8-Ball Tap League. Chris just has to play smart, leave him long, play safeties, and he would have won the match, but the first game he ended up scratching on the 8.
Yeah, we played Chris a few times, and really good.
Yeah, well, Chris has gone up to a 5. He just can't make any mistakes when he's shooting that 8-ball like he did the first match, because otherwise he's going to lose. Chris, something like this, he really doesn't need the bridge because Chris is a left-handed shooter, and if he's on with your left-handed shooter, if you're on the left-hand side, it's easy for you. Just like a right-handed shooter on the left-hand side, you have to get the bridge out. But Chris is pretty tall, and he's a left-handed shooter, so he doesn't need the bridge.
Thanks for reminding me.
Okay, what he's going to shoot for, he's going to try for that 3-ball in the corner pocket and probably just try to stop it. And he hit it too thick, too full, and hit the object ball, the 3-ball, straight into the rail. And he gives John's at the table now, so he's going to take the easy shot, which is the only shot. He's going to take that 12-ball in the corner pocket.
Wait. Who won?
We got 4.
Final results, we got 4. 4-1.
4-1. Oh, you won overall, and you took the majority of them, so you got a few extra points there. So congratulations to Shark Bait. I think Mr. Daniel said your team's name Shark Bait.
Yeah.
Bait Shark, something like that. Anyways, congratulations to my old team there.
Well, we didn't do so good last week, so.
Okay, well, good. You
made up for it.
You made up for last week, so you're 1-1. And out of a 14-week session, you got a long ways to go. So, no big deal there. Okay, John's shooting looks like the 14 in the side pocket, and he overcut it. All right, this gives Chris a real opportunity here. I think what he's going to do is probably take the 7. What do you think, Harold? He's got low balls.
Oh, I don't know. That one don't look too bad.
Yeah, but I think he needs to get that problem. That's his only problem child. If it goes by the 9, which Chris is lining up, then that's the right shot to shoot. He'll probably come out and break into that 8-ball, which is okay. He'll have a shot on the 5 or the 1. Oh boy. Yeah.
I was afraid of that. Usually you can make them shots.
Well, when you're shooting a shot like that, the key on those when you're trying to cut them is you don't have to force them. I mean, that's the biggest problem. I do it, and you try to push it, and you force it in. You can't do that. You just got to hit it slim and nice and easy.
Well, it don't help. It don't help when it's 2-2. You're playing the last game.
Yeah. That's coming in the roll.
Yeah, the nerves act up a little bit.
Yep.
Oh boy.
Well, John.
Got a force already in there.
Yeah, well, John's he's a 2, so. I think if I was to make a prediction here, And I think.
Are you a prophet?
No,
I didn't know you were a prophet.
I am far from a prophet. I'm not in that league, and don't intend to be. But at any rate, I think Chris is going to run out. What he's going to do is he's going to take that 5 in the side, and he's just going to drift down, and you want to get an angle on that 4, on that 7 ball. You don't want to leave it be straight in. So he wants to come out a little bit more.
See you later, Jenny.
And unfortunately, he's straight in.
It looks straight in from here.
You know what? This is the time to play a safety. Just stop shot it and just call the ball. Let his opponent. So he's going to try to draw. That's why on this game here, it's a game of angles. For all you guys that are learning out there, you want to get a game of angles.
He might draw it back from off the bank.
Yeah.
He might draw it back.
Yeah, I like just playing the safety. Yeah, see, he didn't do nothing.
Didn't put enough spin on it.
Yeah, well, he was straight in. The only time you want a straight in shot is on your last ball. Yeah, that's why he should have. Well, he's got that tied up a little bit. That's why he should have played a safety, even though he had a shot. Trying to get position was pretty difficult. That's what I say when you got to play smart towards the end. And that's how you're going to beat a low handicap. You got to play smart. Don't try to be the hero.
He's going to have trouble getting position here because that tree's going to interfere with his ball.
Yeah.
He can make it in the corner there. But.
Yeah. Again, on something like this, if he had someone in on his team, this would be a good time to take a timeout and maybe just hit it with top and keep the cue ball down there on the rail. Leave Chris a long, hard shot. But he's going to try to force it. He's going to try to bump into it.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Well,
he did leave good though.
He did.
That was a bad way of playing that one.
Yeah, it was bad, but it worked out in his favor though. So what Chris has to do is concentrate on not running into that 10 ball. I think he's going to try to go for it, but he needs to put a little bit of inside, a little bit of left, and kind of go between the 14 and the 10 and come down. Definitely don't want to hit into him. Try to avoid that. He's doing inside.
I think he lucked out a little bit, huh?
I can't tell.
I don't think that 14 goes.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I'll tell you what, John's shooting the right shot.
Get that.
Okay, well, good. Congrats. Kudos. He's finally taken a timeout. And this is definitely the time to take a timeout.
I think the only shot he's got is put it in a right-hand corner pocket and come back to the left and play 14 right in the corner.
Well, I don't know if the 14 will go.
He goes on his side where he's standing.
Well, what he could do is play a safety. If the 14 and the 6 is definitely tied up, he could play a skim off the 14 and bring the cue ball way down, or just follow the 10 all the way down the corner. Don't leave Chris not much of a shot.
Yeah, play a good save and try and get a ball in hand. If you get the ball in hand,
The thing is, it's difficult to play a safety at the handicap. But I think this is a good shot. He's not going to leave Chris much.
he played that right.
Well, I'll tell you what.
He didn't want to make it.
You know what?
Yes.
If he can't see it, and if that 14 can't go, he needs to give the ball right back to him.
Well, I went through one game like that. One game tonight like that.
Yeah, I know you're going teeter for totter and everything, and it does have to have some rules in there when you're going back and forth so many times.
We ended up calling it a no game because nobody could make either shot.
Yeah, it's like a stalemate, a draw or something.
Frank, you watch it, please.
Chris is calling for Frank to watch for the hit.
Fun safe.
trying to hit us so they don't get a ball in the hand.
He's trying to come underneath the hit the rail first.
It's a tough shot.
It is.
He got it.
That's a
I think
good
he got
shot.
it.
Yeah. That was a good shot.
A real good shot, yeah.
Yep, it was.
It was tough to do.
It was. It was a nice shot. Unfortunately, left him out. It all depends on how John plays this shot. No English. Come on down. Get a natural position on the 10 ball.
Oh, boy.
Chris is
Left it wide open for Chris now.
yeah.
6 ball.
Yeah,
8 inside.
Chris got a little love there, and so what he's going to do is, it looks like, what do you think, Harry? He's just obviously going to pop it in the corner and keep the 8 in the side pocket there. He's going to win the match for his team. Chris is taking a little bit of a breather here.
All I have to do is make this one. It's all over.
It is. Okay.
35. 35.
All right, guys. That's the end of the match here. Team Misfits wins overall for the night. Congratulations to Chris Freeman. Won the score. Oh, wait a second. Chris, you got one more, right?
Yep.
I thought that was it.
No, it's weird when it comes to those high it's a fast race.
Oh, it's a 5-2 race.
That's what my handicap is.
Okay,
Is.
okay.
That's why last week when you did that one with, I think it was Jeff James and Fred White, we thought they had one more and they did.
Okay.
They're trying to
Okay, my bad, guys. When the handicap is 5, when they're about 5 or above, and they're playing a 2, you actually got to go to your handicap. And so that's one of the exceptions that they changed the rule on from the last session. So it makes it more equal, more favorable to the lower handicap too. So in other words, Chris is a 5. He has to go to 5, not 4. So he is on the hill for sure now. Chris has got 4 games. And John's got 1 game. So whoever wins this game again is winner for overall for the night.
He made a low ball on a break.
Okay.
He still got his choice. What he wants. He might want to go to the high balls. High ball.
Yeah. Well, you know, if you don't have a shot for the ball that you made, and he made a low ball, he you know, the shooter doesn't have to take those balls. Harold, he can. It's always open after the table. So, and that's what he's doing.
That's what he's doing, yeah. The high balls look a lot better.
Yeah, high balls look pretty good.
Those ones I already have. Yeah. Thank you.
And he's gonna cut in the. Looks like that.
Just a little weak on that shot. That's all.
Yeah, he was a little tentative on that, but I think he's okay. Slice this natural English, come up for the 15. Too hard. I tell you what, the shot I like here is actually taking a little bit longer one. I actually like taking that 14. And then come up for the 12 in the opposite corner. That's a shot I like. I don't like these type of shots shooting in the side. Yeah, you see, that's the reason.
Is that the reason?
Well, that's the exact reason. The only time you take a side shot, the side pockets are a little wider, but they're only wider in front of the pocket. So he actually had less than half a pocket when he's shooting in the angle, and you run right into the titty. So that's why the 14, I thought, was the easiest shot, even though it was longer.
Well, I think he had a chance at that 15.
Yeah.
Which would have been an easier shot.
Yeah. Well, everybody has their own preference. Okay, back to the table. I think he is going to take the 15 this time. actually like cutting the 10 ball in over here, the opposite ball.
Do it.
Oh. I think he stuck it in.
Yeah, that's that's kind of the reason why I thought you should have took the 10 ball, because you run the risk of doing exactly that.
Well, he had a small window in there.
Well, he did have a window, but he could have cut that ball and got natural position and made it right after this beautiful shot. He made the best out of it. Okay, what John needs to do is just concentrating on potting the ball. Don't do too much with it, John. Just follow it, maybe take the 1 or the 2 ball down there. Well, the good news is he didn't leave Chris not much to shoot, Harold.
No, there's not much of a shot there.
I don't know if he can see that 14 and cut the 14 in, if it can get by. Like I say, when you get down in the nitty-gritty, and you're on the hill, you just got to play smarter.
Could probably bank that 14.
It's not always the better shooter that wins. The smarter shooter that shoots the right shots towards the end, regardless if he's a less skilled player, is going to end up winning the game 75% of the time, in my opinion.
Play that 14 cross corner, I think.
Let's see what he does. And that's what he's doing. He's calling cross corner.
Nice shot. That's a nice shot. But
9 to 5 ball. Come on down.
Oh boy.
didn't help him. Nice shot.
Yeah, he didn't get rewarded. I don't know. I think he should just maybe call the.
I'm all right.
He'd be better off hitting the off the rim, hitting the 12. Calling the 12 down in the corner pocket, Harold.
I think he'd have to come off the bank and hit the 12. I think that's.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Because even if he makes this,
Still ain't gonna have a shot. Yeah.
right? Leave that ball there, because he has to get between the 6.
I don't know if he can hit that 10.
No, he's got a masse. He's going to elevate and put right spin on it. Yeah, I didn't like that shot.
No, that was real tough.
Yeah, it was real tough. He had to get between there. I think when if he loses this match, it's going to be that because of that decision right there. He should have came down the short rail and ran into the 12 ball. He would have hit it.
Well, you got a dilemma here. Which one he wants to shoot at?
Yeah. Well, like I said earlier, we don't miss many balls shooting, commentating in the booth.
Well, it's easier right here. Than
Yeah,
on the
it's
table.
a little bit easier. Okay, he's going to go ahead and take the 1 ball. Get a little bit of angle. You want to get game of angles, like I said, people.
He hits it high, right hand side, coming down.
Yeah, just follow it. Don't do nothing crazy, and he'll have a shot for the 7 in the side. He has an opportunity to win the game.
A little hard. He's got the 6.
Yeah, he's got the 6 right there. He's okay.
As long as it's straight in.
Yeah. Well, he had one of the last matches, Harold. He had something very similar, and he just tried to force it and punch it and missed the ball. So he's got to remember that. He just hit it nice and easy, and he did. So that was a nice shot.
Yeah, it's tough off the bank.
It is. I don't know.
Cut the 3 in.
Cut the 3 ball? Yeah, if he cuts the 3, he has a big pocket. If he overcuts it, it's going to go up the 10 ball.
I don't like that 7 because it's shot should have gone.
Oh, yeah. He needs to maybe have his partner take a timeout.
Good save right off the 5. Leave it right on the rail. He wants to go that way. You're going to cut that 3,
Yeah, he's got a good opportunity to make it. He's actually hit it too thin and overcut. It came up from behind it. Okay, well.
It might have been better to play it safe with that 5. Leave it right on the bank. He would have only had 1 shot.
Yeah. Well, Chris just has to make this ball, and I think he's going to come down, and hopefully he's hoping he'll get a good shot on that 12 ball. I think Chris is going to be okay here. Just don't put too much inside and scratch in the corner pocket. Big bounce. Big bounce, big bounce. That's what he wants. He wants a big of a bounce. Well, he's kind of like at the 50-yard line.
And cut it right on the side. You should have good position for the 8 if he makes it.
Yeah, it's people out there, what Harold is saying is he should cut that in the side, and it's a two-way shot. If he misses it, he leaves his opponent long, and he'll have a shot at least on the 8 ball.
Oh, just one.
Where's an earthquake when you need?
That's okay, though. It's okay. Well, I don't know if it's on the other side of the side pocket, so that might be a problem for him.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, what happened is I don't think he meant to put top, but when he was probably putting center or maybe a little bottom, try to stop it. And what actually happened is he probably, when he went to hit it, he didn't hit it where he thought it was, and he put a little top on it. And that's why it followed and scratch. Sometimes you can actually scratch by putting bottom because you push it. Okay, Chris going to take this in the side pocket, and then he's going to take the 8 in the corner pocket, corner right pocket down there, Harold. You want to get straight in on this. He's okay.
Oh, he has to make the shot now.
Yeah, here's the pressure shot right here. It's for the marbles. The game. We're going to keep it down. We don't want to disturb him. He's taking a breather. That's what Chris does. He sits up, takes his time, do a little pre-shot routine.
Always a tough shot. That last shot is always a tough shot.
Yeah. Wow, that's what you were calling.
That's nerves.
Yeah.
That was all nerve.
Yeah, it was. It was normally Chris makes those 9 times out of 10.
Any other time he'd make that one.
Yeah. That was something similar in the first game that he lost.
Oh, boy.
Oh, boy. Chris is enjoying this.
Yeah, nice position on a 3, though.
Yeah, John made a good shot, and he had an opportunity there. I don't think Chris is going to miss this one. Even if he does, he's just going to leave his opponent a really long, hard shot. So I think he'll still be okay.
Gotta make this. Gotta make this shot.
Yeah, he's going to make this. I bet a $1,000,000 ticket. Here it is. All right, good game, guys. Okay, there you have it. We have the final match for between Old English and Misfits, and Misfits ends up winning for the night. 3-2, so they take overall. Again, I'm in the booth with Harold Gardner. Thank you, Harold, for helping me out here in the commentating booth. And my name is Mark Nurmi, and thank you all you guys for being patient. And if you have any suggestions, feel free to give me any suggestions that do a better job if you want something else to say or anything like that. So once again, we thank you for joining us at the Northeast Busters Northeast Spring Session Tap League 8-ball. Again, we're at Busters, and we want to thank Frank for having us to play down here. And so remember, everybody, pool is a game of fun, and that's the whole principle behind it. So once again, Harold, thank you very much.
Oh, yeah, I appreciate it. We'll be back at next week around 7 o'clock.
Yeah,
next Monday.
Okay, well, stay tuned,
Start
guys.
over again.
Yep, stay tuned.
So anybody wants to come up and watch, 7 o'clock next Monday.
Yeah.
Every Monday at 7.
Okay, we're signing out, guys, and thank you for watching, and kudos to everybody who won, and for the losers, there's always another day. Thank you very much, guys. Adios. Bye-bye.